Why did Delta Zeta interest you? What's your going Greek story?
I joined a year ago, and it was really hard meeting people. I immediately knew at Clarion, like, everyone just seemed like very cliquey, very in their own groups type deal. And former president Cassie Leone, I grew up with her, and she kept telling me all about DZ and everything beneficial with it. So I decided to go and, make fun of it with my friend, because why not? And then I ended up really liking it, and it didn't really fit the sorority stereotype I was building in my head.
Why did Delta Zeta interest you as a new member?
So DZ interested me as a new member because everyone was so open, and I liked how everyone has their own unique personalities, but when everyone's together, going through recruitment, just seeing everyone together I felt really welcome and accepted.
What is your favorite part about being the Delta Zeta president?
My favorite part about president is being there for people when they have questions and concerns, and feeling that they're very comfortable with me and can come to me for anything. I also like to run the chapter meetings. They're a lot of fun to run. I like to tap the gravel.
Why did Delta Zeta interest you?
Delta Zeta interests me basically because of their philanthropies. I think that we do something very special. So does everyone on campus, but ours is extremely different. We fund for hearing aids, which is, never hear of that. And I also love the Painted Turtle Camp. We give the opportunity to send kids with disabilities to a camp free of charge, and we have the opportunity to go as a camp counselor.
As the Delta Zeta Philanthropy Chair, what is your favorite part about the role?
So one of the big things I remember coming into DZ is everyone was saying, what you put into DZ is what you can get out of it. And being philanthropy chair, it's just kind of I feel like I'm doing something good for the chapter, doing something good for the girls, and just doing something that benefit what we believe in for Delta Zeta with our philanthropy.
Why is Delta Zeta's philanthropy special to you?
Our philanthropy is special to me because my dad was actually born with a hearing loss in one of his ears, and he never understood that he had the hearing loss. Really, they never knew until he started realizing, oh, I can't hear as well as other people can. And so he actually didn't get hearing aids until a couple years ago, and I was old enough to remember when he first got them, and it was just it's crazy how something like that can change your life. It was just really awesome to be a part of that experience, to see him it's his face lit up and he was like, oh, I can hear everything so clearly now. So
What chair positions have you held that have helped you grow as a Delta Zeta?
One of my first chairs was the Pan-Hellenic delegate, and for a while I didn't actually know what I was doing. But then once I figured it out, I realized it's actually a pretty important chair. So what the Pan-Hellenic delegate does is they relay everything from Pan-Hell into the sorority. So seeing that side of things, the Pan-Hell side of things, was really cool. And then my chair after that, I guess, would have been rituals, which brings you into why we do things the way we do them, especially for the ritual's sake. So that was cool to see. And now I'm Greek Sing, which I was Greek Sing before, and Greek Sing is just always a fun time. And then I'm in charge of alumni relations, so I get to keep the alumni in touch with what we're doing, which is fun because I miss a lot of them. So it's cool to be able to still keep in touch with them.
In your opinion, what's the benefit to CO being?
I was too nervous to go through recruitment as a freshman, so coming to an event at the house felt less intimidating, and it was just more personal. And I knew that I 100% wanted to go DZ, so going through recruitment would have been more nerve-wracking because I wouldn't know if I was going to go DZ, but
What is a COB?
COB is continuous open bidding, which is after bid day. If we don't hit cap, which is the number of girls we can hold events and meet more girls and offer them bids.
What is it like being a big with two littles or twins?
It's a big chore. I'm just kidding. It's fun. I wasn't sure how it would be having twins because most people have a little, and then you become best friends with your little, usually, sometimes, and that's that. But I have two best friends, and it's awesome.
Are you excited about Big Little?
I'm so excited. I'm excited to see all the themes and who everyone's gonna get because I know it's a really fun time. So I'm just excited for all of us.
How has Delta Zeta supported you?
Especially through hard times. Everybody's just really there for you. All the hugs and everybody coming and talking to me and texting me, making sure I'm okay. It's just really nice.
Has being in Delta Zeta affected you personally?
Yeah. It's helped me grow as a person for sure. And countless ways. It's easier to talk to people now. I feel more open talking to people. I feel more confident in myself in general. And it's just because that's the kind of environment it is. It's a supportive environment, and everyone's just rooting for you to do well in life.
Is Delta Zeta what you expected it to be?
I would say yes, for the most part. I did not expect it to change my life this much. I mean, these are my best friends in the whole world. I can come to all of these girls for anything, and it definitely changed my life for the better.
Is being a Delta Zeta what you thought it would be?
I would say yes, but at the same time, no. I feel like it's definitely a lot more than I originally thought. I expected, oh yeah, we'll do stuff together, we'll have meetings. But I feel like we do so much more, with Turtle Trot and just all the rituals that we do. It's a way more inclusive than you would think. It's not just some club.
What are some of your favorite memories in Delta Zeta?
With Taylor Hayner, before she was my big, we did a little carnival in the driveway, and she brought her dog, and he was a scruffy little rat dog, and I love him so much. But I got to pet him, and that was cool. And then just last semester we went sledding down the hill on little tote lids, and that was really, really fun.
I mean, it was literally my birthday, and since I turned 21, everybody made it seem like it was this big celebration, and was like at chapter telling me everything like they like about me and their favorite moment with me, and it was just like super sweet, and like that whole support of knowing that people are there for you and like being in everyone's presence is just so nice.
Delta Zeta is an experience that changes your whole world. These girls are my sisters, and I am so glad I don't have to live another day without them.